Hi, I'm Iman, and we are at Iman Cosmetics in New York City. I am happy to be talking to a friend of mine who's from my country, model Ubah. Well, the first time I saw your pictures, I immediately said, "Oh, Somali. She's a Somali girl." You know, it's a very distinctive face. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what it is. I guess the camel milk. We left when I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
Went to Kenya.
Yeah.
My Aden, my uncle, took us in, and then me and my dad and my brother went to Canada. To me, I always see postcards and people talk about North America, and I thought it was heaven.
Yes.
I really thought we were going to heaven. And got there, we got in shelter. So it was a little challenge, and then you kind of like say, you know what, get over it.
Yeah.
This is where you're not. There's no way you're going back.
So how did you end up in New York?
So I started modeling a little bit here and there in Canada, and then my dad wasn't really happy because of late hours, the audition. Sometimes I'll just go party and I said I'm working. And then so I stopped, and I opened a little small cafe. And after 10 months, I was like, you know, I'm going to try modeling one more time.
So, and then you worked with Stephen Meisel on the Black Issue, Italian Vogue. Interesting thing was about the Italian Vogue. I have a friend of mine who was quite very well known in this in the industry, Beth Ann Harrison.
Okay.
So she emailed me one day and she said, "Are you aware that they're not using black models on the runways anymore?" Of course, I was aware of, because even the New York Times wrote "The blonde leading the blonde," and how there was a lack of diversity on the runways.
Yes.
And so she decided to do some kind of like a talk where she'd have everybody come in and discuss what's going on the runways and why there is a lack of diversity. And now they're all of a sudden they're using more black models. And everybody kept on saying, it's the Obama effect. And I said, no, it's the Beth Ann effect. But obviously, you know, the whole change has happened. I mean, Vogue never had black women. You know, back-to-back, 2 issues back-to-back with Michelle Obama and Beyonce.
This
is,
oh my God.
yeah. So it's a brand new day.
I didn't know how big it is.
Yes.
Because being an immigrant, struggle, you really don't look at color. You don't look who's not getting chances. All you do, it's your best.
Yes.
My hips are too big. I have pimples. My hair, I need to sleep well. So you focus only on yourself. You don't really open your eyes and see, you know what, they're not using one of us.
I talked to young models and I asked them, what's the most upsetting thing that's happening to you guys now? And singularly, they said that they will go see, especially when there is the fashion shows coming up, because, you know, it's an open call. They will say to them, we're not using black models this season. Like it's a category. You know, it's like we're not doing denim this season. You know, it's like, you know, it's very upsetting. And then the agencies don't send the models out because they don't request them. They won't request them and won't see them, won't book them.
I think the problem in fashion industry is the designers are not casting themselves.
Yes.
They send it
Stylist.
casting or stylist, casting director to casting them.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, I was like, if I was a designer, I would want a black girl to be in my runway. We look good in any color you put us in.
There is a tendency in our industry that they do not pass the color. What they come to terms with is how you are a great asset to them. So talk to me about Ralph Lauren. How did you meet him?
I went to go see. There were like 20 people sitting. I stopped back and they're like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, I wasn't expecting he would be sitting right in front of me.
Yeah.
To feel like I was getting a green card.
Yes.
So then he said hello to me and he said, come over here. He touched my hair. He goes, "You have the most beautiful face." And so I was sitting just in one of these streets after my casting. I was like, I'm gonna have pizza today. So I was eating my slice of pizza and my book was in Paris. There's this thing, BlackBerry BBM, you can send voice message. Yeah. So I said, oh, voice message. So I listened to the voice message. Like, I know a girl who is doing Ralph Lauren campaign. I literally scream. The whole people look at me. My pizza, I put nothing. I had friends around me. They're like, "What's going on?" I say, "I can't eat that pizza
anymore." Yeah, but would you like to do Sports Illustrated?
I would love to, because I think I'll present women there who have 32A. You know, Victoria's Secret should bring girls with no boobs, because you know
it's not everybody.
Not everyone have those magnificent, you know,
things.
boobs. Yes. So
So
far, so good.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.